I'm an author illustrator of 2 children's books. I've also, which are for sale on my website. I'm also the creator of Codes to a New Reality, and I have, I think now 24 messages on that, video YouTube messages on that I put together, you know, with nice movie pictures and stuff like that. So they're all channeled messages starting from beginning of last year, or even the year before. I think October the year before they started, and a lot of live messages now. I've talked at Paradigm Shift Summit 2018-2020, been on numerous shows, reading salon, all sorts of different shows actually. I've been on lots of radio shows and stuff like that. So here I am today with another powerful message. Hi, Seer. Okay, I read that right. I can't read and look at my glasses. Yes, Seer. I'm really not sure how to pronounce names, sorry. I'll do my best. So today's message has come through. There was a couple of messages. There's one that I just want to share with you about fear that I did write up on Facebook a couple of days ago, and there's one that I just channeled 5 minutes ago. And also, I really want to bring up, there's this extremely powerful, cool video that is going around YouTube. And if you watch it, you'll probably start crying because it feels so true, so right of what's going on. And I have put the link in this talk so that you can watch it, and I'll also put it back on Facebook as well if you can't see it through the restream, and add it to the YouTube as well, so everybody can at least watch this amazing video. And it's of 2 beautiful children that are talking about the times on Earth right now. You might have seen it, I don't know, but it is one that needs to be shared out heaps so that we can start waking up. Hi, Ginger, so good to see you, and Ashraf. Sorry if I don't pronounce names right. I really do apologize for that. I'm not good even with the English language, let alone other people's languages. So let's get into these channeled messages, hey? The first one that I want to bring up, let me just bring that up actually. I just realized that I can't put it up. There we go. The first one that I want to bring up, I actually wrote this up on Facebook. It was written yesterday, 15th of January. I just put my glasses on. These are actually my art glasses, so that they actually a bit too strong for me, but they'll do it. There are 2 realities being created within the human psyche. Hang on, this is the last one. So let's just go into the first one. Okay, sorry. Go back, rewind. 14th of January, I channeled this message. The next one is on the 15th, which is today, of course. Okay. Fear is believing that something outside of you is more powerful than you. So you run the other way or pretend it's not there. So it won't affect you. But in reflection, like the elephant in the room, they will always be chasing you because you can't let go of fear by running away from it. And I really want to emphasize this. There's 2 types of fear here. There is like spiritual communities and all sorts that are out there that are saying to themselves, we don't want to know about it. You know, that's just bringing up fear. That's fear mongering. That's, you know, and really it's the truth. It's the truth of what's really going on at the moment, but they don't want to see it. They don't want to have anything to do with it. It's bringing their vibration down. The only reason why it's bringing their vibration down is because they actually still have fear of it. And they don't realize that they have the power within them to not fear this and to see it for what it is, as a story that somebody else is taking on board as fear. But ascension is totally different. Ascension is knowing that someone is trying to overpower you and choosing with no fear to give them no more power. or your attention, so they have nothing to fight against. To turn your back knowing that if they even attacked you, that the universe will always have your back to stop them in their tracks, whether you turn and catch that bullet or that gun stops working, so to speak, that you have the power, that in every step that you take, you have an ability or a way to be able to stop whatever it is that's prohibiting you from being human. Otherwise, you are going into the fear, and you are, you could say, for instance, somebody could tell you to do something, and you say, well, okay, I could do it. It doesn't really impact me, so fine, that's fine. You have no fear around it, though, either. But if you have a fear around it, then this is something that you have to look within yourself of. Okay. So that was that message. Now I'm just going to go into today's message. Is totally different vibration too. Hi, Moon. I was reading then, so I didn't see who was on our chat line. Sorry. Hi, Franklin. Hi, Ginger. Hi. Yeah, it's really good to see you guys. So I'm going to go into today's message. That fear message really needs to be taken on board, because we really need to see where our fears are so that we can become the powerful people that we truly are. There is only one reality. The only one reality is yours. You think about it. That's it. That's the reality, and that's the one you're living. That's the one source energy, oneness, God is living through you to experience. Now, if you really realized how connected you are to that you are that, it wouldn't want to be living in fear. It wouldn't want to be living in anxiety and feeling shit about their day because somebody else's reality, you think about that, has told your reality what it should be feeling. Yeah, really important to try to step out of that fear. And I'm also there as well. There are moments with me that I have to take a step back and go, take a deep breath and realize the power that I have within me to change reality, to also accept certain realities and still do it with my light shining so bright, but to do it with no fear, to do whatever with no fear. Okay, so I'm going to go into another message that I just channeled today after I have a bit of my... Today's message, 15th of January. There are two realities being created within the human psyche at the moment. One would be the involvement of reality as the old leaders push and pull apart their own creation by trying to hold on to it. The other is the awareness of one's reality, and to be able to see the other story as only an underlining story that humanity conjures up to move through the new energies that are upon us. So one is knowing that there's new energies upon us, and the other is knowing that the old reality is they're actually tearing their own self apart. They have to come clean. The energies at the moment are truth is right in front of your face, so they can't hide who they are anymore. This is why they're trying to get people to see them as something that should still be honored and respected, even though it was all in deceit and lies, and through lies. These new energies are of Earth herself, shifting out of bondage and waking up to her power that she always had it within her to free herself, but only once she empowered her feminine abilities to change. She is shifting everything at the moment now. That was because she sent a call out to oneness to wake herself up and be empowered. Thus, she's now learning to trust her feminine powers again, as it is within those feminine powers that not only Earth but humanity as well, we can imagine and create a whole new reality. But this time, not by overpowering the 3D masculine or logical existence that we just experienced, but by working with that part of ourselves. This is reflected within consciousness of humanity as we each individually take that power back and realize it was always the key to shifting this reality. And if you think about it, it has been tried for thousands of years to shift the 3D logical reality by only using 3D logic, and it has resulted in an endless cycle of repetitive existence. And the reason why that's happened is because we need intuition and imagination to shift us out of the logical linear story. That's the only way, because that's like half of our brain, our hemispheres, and the other half is the memory. So logic is holding the memory, and that's beautiful because it creates the linear story. But intuition and imagination says, okay, we've had enough of that story. We need to now use it to shift our reality. Now, how can we do that? We have to embrace the imagination. Where do we want to go? Where's our heart taking it? Connect it to our heart, connect it to oneness, see what really excites us in our moments. And you have way more power with this than you think. You think that even day to day that you have to follow what logic dictates to you from the outside of yourself. But if you go within and you really power up that intuition and that passion that you have, it will drive you. The universe has your back. It will drive you to the right place. So I'll carry on with this. The only way out of this is to bring the imagination and intuition back online, to live in the moment and embrace both memory and movement. This is the game of trust, of the unknown within, to take that leap of faith, holding hands, masculine and feminine counterparts of self, into the unknown creation, as this is where peace lies in living in the moment. So that was my channel message. I'll just go back now to... Yeah, Moon, we do. We have to be authentic to ourselves. But the authenticness that I'm really talking about, when I say bring our authentic selves back, it's really bringing that intuition, that imagination back online. If we don't give it any power because we've been told it is useless, it is nothing. And the reason for that is because thousands of years ago, that's what they were supposed to do. They were supposed to lock us out of that intuition and imagination. But all that happens when you're only sitting in logic, when you're only sitting in the 5D senses of reality, is the only thing that you can do is to grab hold of a memory, because that's what logic is. Logic is the holding on to a memory. And so you end up repeating the same cycles over and over again. But when we really bring in the power of imagination, and I know there's many people that have worked with this, lately, they've really started to pull their imagination back online and create the reality that they want. The amount of abundance that's ready for you, the amount of abundance that's ready to help you come into your power, to really guide you, through your heart, through your passions, through what you love, really trusting that your authentic self and what you love is the reality that you are supposed to create. That will be, now that the energies have shifted and these new energies have come online, and these energies are being sent through, if you want to go logic, through the sun, through source through the center of the galaxies and all sorts. That's the outside of ourselves seeing it as a story. But this is source energy. We're coming into alignment with source energy, and that in itself is everything. So we are that, and the only way that we can tap into it is through our imagination and our intuition. And then our logic is absolutely valuable to see that story and go, oh, that was a good story, I'm going to remember that. And then if I really want to go back to it, I can go back to it and relive it again. And that is what logic is all about as well. So we're not just dismissing logic, because otherwise we'll just jump from one story to another, never remembering anything and never really feeling into the feelings of the past and stuff. So there is certain things that we still allow ourselves to be in a logical form, but it's not ruling us anymore. It's working with the imagination. So we'll imagine a beautiful story for ourselves. We bring it in. The universe has our back. It helps us support that because it's coming from love. And then the logic will hold on to it and bring it into this reality by remembering how to build things, how to make beautiful patterns on material and all that. All that is logic. And then we create it, and then the logic will hold on to it as a story and say, I love that. And then it will get sick of it because our whole soul wants to explore. And it will say to our logic, okay, now we're going to shift to another story. Now we're shifting to a different imagination. Come with me. And you lead through your imagination and your intuition, your gut passion of what you want to do to create another story. So this is what we're doing. This is the first moment after thousands of years we're bringing back online our intuition and our imagination so that we can start sparking that. And we have to have trust that the universe has our back, that the multiverse source energy has our back, because source energy doesn't want to be stuck. It doesn't want to be stuck in this lineal conditioned thing. See, we always had the key. We always had the key within us to jump into something new. So very exciting times at the moment. So good to see you, Moon, and all you trusting your intuition and trusting in the unknown. Yes, treating the unknown and treating the, it's exactly right, and it's exciting. Yes, says Ginger. Yeah, so this is the power of who we are. It's very exciting stuff, and I know that there's many people, especially females, that are starting to say, we're standing up and we're coming into our power. And there's many masculine energies, many males that are saying, oh, I'm so over being stuck and repeating the same cycle over and over again. And you can see it so clearly in just the life that you've already lived, while it was just in that logical sense and the intuition hadn't come back on. You would have seen your life repeating the same story and having the same problems, meeting the same people that are giving you the same issues because you never used your imagination to be brave enough to step out and see something even more beautiful that you could create. So, in saying that, I haven't pulled any cards today. Let me think. Moon. Every single time Moon has come onto my live chat, she has come right at the end of me pulling cards, and she has missed out completely. I think it's been like 3 times now that she's missed out. I actually did pull her a card offline. She didn't get to see it or anything, but I wrote something down for her because I felt so bad for her. It's just the way life is, and energies meet at certain times. But now I am going to honor and respect Moon and who she is. Moon. Pull out a card. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Oh my God, cards fell out for you. Hang on. Okay, what are they? Oh my God. Okay, this is the first one. Ooh, hope you can see this. So there's a release here. Father of sky, God, I release the weight of the world from my shoulders. So I think you're trying to carry too much on your shoulders, Moon. I think there's a part of you that's just thinking, I think you're a beautiful soul and you know so much. But in knowing so much and holding all this wisdom that you have within you, you almost feel responsible to carry everybody else's problems and take on too many of their problems. And it's time to release that. This is the moment you need to come into you and give that energy that you've been giving to others to you, because you want to create from the inside out. And then that in itself of holding you and your light of who you are and the beautiful soul that you have with all the wisdom you have, and bringing all that energy back to you, is going to shine so much that everybody, more people than what you think you can carry the weight on your shoulders, is going to see that light and go, oh, she's got something. And then they'll come to you, and it won't be, and you'll be able to say, okay, you need to go sort this out yourself. I can give you so much wisdom, but the rest is going to me. But, you know, really be discerning in your boundaries, really making sure that your boundaries are set for you to be able to be that light that you are. Otherwise, they're going to drain you, and you're going to feel like you can't do this anymore, and you need to go sit, you know, you need to, I don't know, go away from them, and even maybe even get angry with them, you know, to try to put up a boundary where that boundary can be set well before where anger or disappointment in people or that doesn't come into play anymore, because you've gone, this is my boundary, this is who I am, I'm holding my own light, I'm bringing my energy to myself, I'm giving myself enough so that I can create a new reality now. And with that, they will see that. You have to start trusting that other people have their own light as well. There's also another card that fell out for you. I haven't read it properly yet because I have my glasses on. I don't know if you can see the writing in the light. I'm trying to make it so that you can. Okay. She looks beautiful, this lady. The lapis lazuli star. The starlight. My inner vision guides me to my higher purpose. And that's what I was meaning before. When I picked up this card, the first thing I did was feel into you, and I feel like you're full of wisdom. There is a sort of energy that you carry that comes from another, it's a starlight, so it comes from somewhere else, another planet even, another reality. And that reality wanted you to hold those codes here on Earth so that you can, you know, when you come into your authentic self, feel into those. Like the feeling is a very gentle feeling, I get, very calming, gentle feeling. And maybe other people, in retrospect to this, maybe other people are trying to grab hold of that more, instead of you saying, here's my boundaries, because this is an important mission for me to hold this beautiful gentleness within me, and you not to take it anymore, that sort of thing. Okay, so I don't know. What do we do, guys? Does anybody else want me to pull a card for them while we're online for a little bit? Just one. I'll just see it also. If I can send. This is the movie. I just sent that movie through to you guys too. No, that's not it. Stream. I'm not showing. I'm not sure what I just sent them. I think it's the movie. Anyway, I'll send the movie later on that you have to watch. But would be really good to watch. Colenta. Okay, I will pull a card out for you. Colenta. What message does Spirit have for Colenta? Ooh. Okay, we're all over the show here. Messages. So these are ascension cards. These are cards that hold different goddesses, and every card I feel has a different energy to it, leading you to your higher authentic self. So we're really stepping out of logic with me. If you came here to find something logical, it's not going to happen with me. Okay, so here we go. Actually, I'm just going to hold that one because oh, no, are you kidding me? How bizarre is this? Out of all of that, you get the same card as me. So you're also holding too much. You're also allowing too many people. That's so bizarre that they come out twice. So you're also allowing too many people to take your energies, and you're feeling like you're holding the weight of the world is on your shoulders at the moment. Really, truly, I suppose a lot of people are feeling that, because the people who are coming into the knowing of who they are, and the fact that this reality that has been pulled over so many people's eyes as the only reality, and the ones that are wise and see through that are probably feeling the weight of the world on their shoulders, because they're like, how can I get through to these people? How can I tell these people that there's more to life than, there's more than what our leaders, so-called leaders and so forth, and people who are in charge are telling us, that we can actually use our God-given abilities within to shift our realities and stuff like that. So I'm sure that there's, for you, the same sort of feeling that you've just got the weight of the world on your shoulders with all of this. I've also pulled out a visionary. So for you, Clinton, you have I chart the stars, signs, and symbols to craft magic. So you are, okay. And it's funny, I keep getting very similar cards popping out. They just keep being the same sort of cards. I can't show you that. Sorry, there. Okay. So yeah, he is a magician. So you have some magical power within you, and I would say that something of this nature is also connected to Earth herself, and that Earth has, is starting to ignite your heart center. So your heart center is starting to really come into itself and realize, holy crap, I have more within me than what I was giving myself before. There's a raven on his shoulder. It's speaking to him, and it's telling him within his mind that you are more than what you think you are, and that you have a connection to earth magic. And I'm feeling that maybe you've had a resistance to it because of past lives. I'm starting to get those goosebumps of you've had a resistance to it of past lives where you've been condemned. Well, now, because the energies are shifting on Earth, and it's really supporting those magical abilities within you to connect back to Earth again, don't be afraid anymore. This is the moment, and I know it is fear. I totally understand that fear, absolutely 100%. But even if you step into one little thing at a time, so if it's something to do with earth magic and you feel a resistance to, being some witch or some shaman or something like that, and there's a resistance there, just do one little thing. Just go, you know what, I'm going to try something out, like manifest something into your reality. Say, someone's going to give me a present, in 2 weeks' time. Give yourself a bit of a gap and say, someone's going to give me a gift, and just wield that magic and start to realize that you have something that's going on within you. And then slowly, this voice in your head is going to ask you to start connecting to Earth herself, and she's going to give you more information. Just take it one step at a time. Oh, you have a bird. See, you have a bird because there's something. Yeah. So there's definitely some magical. Oh, so maybe that message. The reason why you have a bird in your life is because, see, birds connected to Earth can guide you, and that's why you always have that kind of guide around you as a pet as well. But also go out to the forest, because other birds will start connecting to you as well. There's some information coming for you, I know that much. So nice to see everybody doing, helping each other. Yeah, that's so cool. Yeah, because that's your way back in. Birds are around you, Colinta, because that's your way back into that shamanic resonance with Earth again. That's what I'm feeling. Cool. So you live on 100 acres. So yeah, just go outside. But this time, you know, I know you love the birds and all of that, but maybe you could do it. I'm becoming you. Maybe you could do like a meditation, just sit there in silence. Even if you don't meditate, just sit there in silence and feel into the birds, there's something there. There's some sort of gift being offered to you through telepathic communication, through feelings. There's a feeling that you're going to be given, and that feeling's going to shift you into realize there's some sort of, there's a power from your heart that's coming, that's going to connect with Earth and give you even more of who you are in shamanic resonance with Earth. There's something really cool happening. Hey, Thomas, oh my God, how far have we come? Wow, this is my friend from America. Now, I started this journey years ago, and like we were, both him and I, I'm pretty sure, just doing our thing and waiting for the moment. And this is the moment, isn't it, Thomas? That we're really coming into our power and starting to have no fear with it. Wow. So good to see you here, Thomas. Mystique. I live in the country and I've had a lot of green tree frogs around us. Okay. I would love to pull a card for you, Thomas, and Mystique. If you like one, I will do that for you. I need to hear an okay from you guys, though. I'm not going to do anything other than that. My tea's going cold. Oh, great. Thank you for that acknowledgement, Planted, for your reading. Yay. Yeah, there's a lot more power to you. Hi, Jeremy. Oh, it's so good to see so many people. Steve is here. Yeah. Okay. So if anyone else wants me to pull a card, you'll have to say yes, or I would love a card. Holly Caddy, loving this deck. I would love one. Thank you. So you want a card? Yay. Holly is such a good friend of mine. We are so connected. We have connected so easily. She's helping me channel more messages. Even, actually, I think there were some messages that we had last time that she's recorded, and maybe I'll have to get them off you, because sometimes when I channel messages, it comes through me, and you know, my logical brain just doesn't remember them, which is a shame. That's why I write them down very quickly. Okay, Holly, my beautiful friend Holly. And then Mystique, and then Heather will go back. Okay, so Holly. Oh, they're really taking their time with Holly. Oh, yeah. Something we tried to pull through then, but I lost it. Okay, now we've got 3. I'm just going to take that first one. Oh, no, I'll take all 3. Okay, I'm going to take all 3, but I'm going to do this very quickly because there's other people that need some help as well. So you got 3 cards with 3 messages. Ancient grandmother, storyteller, and the sun goddess. Holy crap, you are so coming into your power. So lift off, intention, and you are a teacher. And I've been telling you that, Holly, you are a teacher. So you are a teacher that leads with self-knowledge. So you're going through this shift. There's a lift off. There's a big shift that's happening with you. And realizing that you are to walk towards your passion. And the intention that you have is that you are narrating your own life, that you are creating your own reality. And through your passions, you'll create it. And then you are going to be the teacher. You are going to teach other people this. Oh, it's so exciting. I love this. I love helping people come to an alignment. Okay. So we're going to go mystique. Spirit guides. Oh, I can start to feel that. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, interesting. I'm getting this message for you, Mystique. Just pick a card. Just pick a card. Any card. Okay. Okay, Mystique. Okay, so there's a feminine energy that's coming on board with you. You are starting to tap into your intuition. You are starting to, I think you already have. You already knew that. But you're really starting to gain power with it. The Amazon Queen you got, and I really wish that this would just cooperate. It's because my light shines on the writing. I don't know if you can. Okay, I'll read it out. I am a devoted warrior of the universe. So but also there could be a slight battle going on within you between your logical side and your feminine side. Allow your intuition and your imagination to just lead you, even if you take 1 hour a day and say, you know what, I'm just going to trust spirit, guide, intuition. Just trust my intuition and then extend that hour out to more and more and more time. There's something that's still like your logical side's going, really, I need logic with this. It's like your logic needs to understand intuition. The thing is with this is there is an unknown aspect of both. Intuition will never understand completely logic. Logic will never completely understand intuition. And this is where we need to let go. We need to take that dive off the cliff into the unknown aspects of ourselves, because it's not supposed to know. If intuition knew everything of logic, then it wouldn't be able to help lift us into different evolutional steps. So we need to allow the unknown aspects of ourselves. Logic doesn't have to understand everything of intuition. So I would take time, just an hour or so, or 2 hours, or whatever time you can have, half an hour, and say, I'm just going to lead from my intuition. What do I feel like now? And it could be crazy. It could be that you're just doing one thing after another, really nuts, and doing stupid stuff, and just going, oh, what the fuck am I doing? You know, maybe do this on your own. I don't know if you're feeling a little bit vulnerable with it, until you start getting the hang of allowing intuition and trusting intuition to guide you to better places. And you're probably going to end up getting channelings coming through with this allowing of intuition coming through. You're going to get information coming through to help other people as well. So that was for Mystique. Feelings. Yeah, there's something more that you can bring out of yourself. So who else was next? So I also have Heather and Louise. Okay, so I'm guessing Heather. I'm thinking that is this one person or two persons from Heather and Louise? Research. Just maybe I'm just going to go for the first person, Heather. Message. That's cool that you've been told about that. Yeah, your logic needs to let go a little bit more. You're getting there though. Okay, Heather. Thank you, Heather. Heather. Message for Heather from the Spirit. Oh, that jumped out. 2 jumped out for you. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, sorry, my leg's cramping up on me while I'm sitting on it. So we have Priestess and Body. Priestess and Body. I am an embodiment of the divine feminine. And then your next card is the Seven Sisters. Circle of sisterhood enriches my life. Okay, Heather, I really feel with you that there is connection that you're going to make with some other female friends. And these female friends are not just friends, they are going to be soul group, soul family that you are supposed to come in line with. But you only come in line with these people when you become your authentic self, when you really allow yourself to shine from, that feminine aspects of who you are, to really trust who you are. So in other words, if you get any sort of messages, any channelings, anything like that, if you start painting or start drawing or you start creating something, even, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's working in the garden to whatever, but I'm really feeling with you, there's some, maybe even a creating side. There's also, what's going to happen, and this is quite exciting, is when you actually do get involved with these beautiful souls that are coming in line and are supposed to come in line with you, and all at divine timing, when this happens, and it could take this year, so don't be too much in a rush, just allow yourself to become more authentic. There's some sort of harmonies some sort of harmonic resonance that you have, whether you chant, whether you come together with just with similar vibrations, it's going to be extremely powerful. And with that power, you will be able to connect and create even more divineness. If you come together in a circle and you actually physically come together in a circle, or if you even are on different parts of the world, if that has to happen, if there's one that can't leave their land or whatever because of what's happening, and you go on Zoom and you come together, there's something that your energies combined create something even better. So that's what I'm getting for you, Heather, at the moment. Yeah, it's pretty powerful stuff. Now I can do you, Ginger. I can do something. I can do a card for you, Ginger. Let's do that. Oh, that's so sweet of you. I'd like a card, but could we do it another time? If I've missed anyone, I am so sorry. Caroline Bird will also like a card. Okay, I'm going to give Caroline's a good friend of mine as well. Beautiful, beautiful soul. Okay, so we're going with Ginger, and then I'm going to do Caroline. I know this is like blowing out. Usually I only do half an hour, but I'm enjoying this, so let's go with it. So we've got Ginger. I'm going to go Ginger. Somebody's wanting to jump out there. I'm going to grab that one. Okay, Ginger. Ginger, you got this card here. So the mirror, reflect. I hold the mirror up to see and accept and love all of me. So there is a reflection within you that you're seeing outside of yourself. Something that you're not quite in line with, and you're annoyed about, or something that's frustrating you. See this as a reflection of who you are. See that person that's outside of, or that thing, or that whatever that is that you're not in harmony with, that's outside of you. Bring it into you and say, okay, this feeling is me, this feeling is me, this feeling is me, and see where that's what's happening with you. See where that's taking you. See, so that you can see clearly the reflections that you have on the outside that are also within you. I'm feeling that with that reflection, you're going to shift something. You're going to shift something that's going to allow you to see more of who you are and an amazing person that you are. You're a giver. You're a person that constantly wants to help. But in that, you've denied yourself. I'm feeling that. So, and with that denial, you're not seeing yourself clearly yet. And when that happens, when you start to see how important you are from your authentic self, how important you are, then with that importance, you're going to just bloom. You're going to go, oh my God, now I see where my boundaries need to be put. Now I see where I need to really embrace who I am as a beautiful soul on planet Earth, and not be giving constantly to everybody else. Yeah. Take back your power, and through that, see the reflection outside yourself. There's something outside you that you're not happy with, but you're not probably even telling anybody. Yeah, let go. I surrender. And if you need to go and have, or when you find this out, if you need to go, this card actually says let go, and I surrender, and I allow myself to breathe. So if you need to go and stay and find yourself through that, everybody does. I just did it even this weekend. I shifted some more stuff. I went inside myself and I figured it all out, and I'm like, holy crap, I just need to cry this out and allow it to be. Yeah. So it's the reason why we cry when we find these things out is because we realize that we've gifted away our power, and that we didn't respect our power from within, who we really are. And then we have this letdown, and we just say to ourselves, okay, that just needed to happen so that I can forgive myself. I can forgive myself that I gave myself away way too much, and that I was more important than what I was gifting to other people. And my essence of who I am is more important to protect. Yeah. Oh, you're such a beautiful person. Okay, Caroline Bird. Caroline Bird. Oh, God. It's happened to Caroline Bird, and it's just like... power. That's what I keep getting, power. Caroline is a beautiful soul that helped me when I first started my journey. Okay. But these two cards are trying, the three cards are trying to pop in. Caroline Bird. Okay. So you got 33. Awesome number. Only number that I really picked up on. Sacred Orchid. Co-create. My abundance mindset attracts endless blessings. Oh, this is cool. Okay, 19, the Oracle, forecast. I am the Oracle. My intuition flows freely. Okay, and also 26, triple star grid, align. I connect and align with my higher consciousness. So Caroline, I think I already know that you are, well, I don't already know, but you are one of those beautiful souls that is now connecting to the grid and to the essence of Mother Earth, and to help align a lot of other people. You are that light worker that is coming online to fire out your essence of who you are, send love out to the world and where it needs it. And you have now taken that on board as part of your mission as well. But there is more to come. There's more to come. There's something else that's coming to you, and it's like I'm looking at the command. I'm looking at the command key on the keyboard. There's something that you can shift within yourself, that you can command as and co-create with when you connect to these other beings. And I'm feeling I'm part of this as well. That power that's going to come online is going to shift so much energy to help Earth birth her new self. She and us are going to allow something brand new to be present on Earth, and it is with command. It is with us standing in our absolute authentic selves. Yeah, so like I'm reading you, I'm reading myself. I know through these meditations that you're doing the same as what I am doing. You are igniting all of these beings on Earth, and you are connecting the grid line. You are and with that, then there's going to be another part to this, and another part, and another part, and another part. There's so many parts to be explored. And also I'm even seeing, you know, other, like the power of us is so beautiful and so powerful that we are like magnets. This is why we're magnets to other beings from other realities, from other frequencies, from other, like when Earth shines, when we shine as neuron parts of Earth, when we become her and she becomes us, that, and really step into the intuition and feminine side of ourselves, oh my God, Earth is just going to be a powerhouse of beauty, of creation, of abundance, of allowance, of, it's just washing over me at the moment. It's just so, my hairs on my arm are just standing up. There's just so much more to be learned through this connection that we're all starting to create, and the rest of it just is. The rest is going to consume itself. All we have to do is trust that connection. Yeah, like I'm getting a lot from that. So, oh, that's kind of just sent goosebumps all over me. And I think that intuitively is why I tried to create something way back in, I don't know what year it was now, 2009. I knew that there was this collective that was coming together and coming online. We're standing together not just on our own. We have our partners. We have our partners of logic, and together, the unity of what we're bringing in it's just going to be a powerhouse. Yes, so beautiful, isn't it, Holly? I'm really excited about what's coming. That's perfect. Thanks, Mystique. Thanks for the reading, sharing your wisdom. I have to get going. Okay, see ya. And I'm going to have to get going too very soon. Caroline, this is so exciting. You know, the connections that we already have made in the past, and it's just allowing those connections to be even more stronger for the future, I'm sure. Doesn't even matter what the heck happens. We're just going to be guided and come together as it's needed. I really trust that. I'm so not surprised that you connected through light beings. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful soul, Caroline Bird. Thank you. Thank you so much for holding your true essence of yourself and who you are. I'm just not thinking from me. I'm thinking from source energy. You have been an absolute godsend for Earth and all the work that you've done. And holding that when all of those dense energies, it's, yeah, really, there's a lot of gratitude coming your way and a lot of abundance and a lot of beautifulness surrounding you that's coming your way as well. Allow that. There's something that's telling me that there is parts of you that are not allowing that. So please allow it. Please allow those gifts that are coming your way. They are part of the whole big picture, to be that power and have that reflection. So yeah, allow more abundance. Okay. I am going to say goodbye. I've gone way over time that I usually go over, but I have been enjoying this immensely. And thank you so much to everybody for being part of this beautiful, beautiful channelings and messages and everything. Yeah, I feel very honored and respecting. Thank you, Caroline, for confirming that message. Yeah, I really, there's a little block there for you to accept that abundance. I know you can clear this. I know you can. You just can. I know in the past it hasn't been that way, but that was because the old energies. New energies completely different. This is completely new, completely. So start again. Start again. Trust. As Richard said, has there been readings that you want to read? I'm not understanding that completely, sorry. I don't know, for the world or whatever. Yeah, I think the channel messages that I get straight from Devine anyway. So I will write that one up on Facebook as well, that last message, which was pretty powerful in itself. And yeah, just keep in touch because they're just flowing through me at the moment. Love you all. Thank you. Bye.